the whole 5 families, the mafia. The Gambino family, the Genovese family, Bonanno, Colombo, and Lucchese families. I'm Sammy the Bull, boom. I got a guy, Tony Banana, Mikey Mozzarella, Benny Eggs, Chubby Checker, Johnny Keys. The old man, Tato Arello, supposedly he's with the Genovese family. I forgot the name. I think it was Vinny Ocean. He grabbed me, hugged me, kissed me on the cheek. I can't, for the life of me, can't remember his name. I choked him a little bit, and I can't think of his name. Lenny the Mole. He had a big mole on his face. I banged him around a little bit. Mario Palagreco, built like a brick shit house. The Captain Carmine Persico. Michael DeBatten. Tato Arello. Goomba the Alley Boy. All kinds of weird shit. So there was Phil the Chicken Man Tester. Phil the Chicken Man Tester. Phil the Chicken Man Tester. Phil the Chicken Man Tester would become the boss. Phil the Chicken Man Tester went home and a bomb went off. Phil the Chicken Man Tester was dead. Greg Scarpa Jr., Shorty Spiro, to the boss John Riggy, Vinny Sicilian, this fat fuck, Joe Colombo, Willie Boy Johnson, this guy Frankie. He's a friend of ours. He's a made guy. Frankie the Chico. This and that and the other thing. Frankie was a powerhouse. Get the fuck out of here. Just so you get it clear who the fuck Frankie the Chico is. He has a pizzeria, yeah. We run a pimple on Frankie the Chico's ass. I'm listening, but I don't really give a fuck. I'll have a cup of coffee and talk. Tommy Spiro, Nicky Scarfo, the Gonzia, Johnny D'Amato. A little few minutes later, I banged him around the fucking room and buried him on a beach in Staten Island. John Rizzo went to his guy, Tato. I seen the guy's face explode. And Tato went to Carlo Gambino. Sammy's a little drunk. Foam came out of his fucking neck. And Nicky Russo. Fat Andy, big, tall, fucking guy. What's his name there? Fucking Ox. Tommy Karate. He went to Japan, took some karate lessons. Nicky Scarfo, Neil Delacroce, Tommy Bellotti, the Cavalcanti family, the Jersey family. They start taking their pants off. So this family was a fucking numbnuts family. They did the Sopranos. Oh my God. My Gumbada, Alley Boy, Como, who's in the Genovese family. I tell my Gumbada, I say Gumba. And then I grab my Gumbada, I says, Gumba.
And my Gumbada says, Gumba.
Pal Joey, a bitch. Jerry Shargels, that's so Cosa Nostra. Jimmy Rotunda. That's fucking Cosa Nostra. Louis Molino stands over his body. His fucking bum. Boom, boom, one in each eye, chopping people up. And give you another example. I don't want to say the names. JB, whatever the fuck his name is. I forgot his name now. Louis DeBono, your man Rizzo, John Jr., this guy Joe Colucci, Fat Sally. He's a complete jerk-off. A guy named Ralphie Ronga, the gay underboss. He was on his knees sucking a black guy's dick. You, Louis Molino, put him in the fucking shower. We throw him in a fucking van. Fucking underwear, fucking socks, his shoes. Fucking goddamn fucking, fuck. What? Fucking 5 families. I don't know about that life. Shoot him. I mean, I do know about that life a little bit. Eddie, Garofalo, Larry Martiri. I'll just call the guy in. Don't take a fucking attitude with me. And we'll heave you out the fucking window. Frank Ganji, this fat cocksucker. Sammy, right? We won't walk around with a hard on for him. Yeah, Sammy. Chen Giganti was the boss. Jerry Pappas, he was a little drunk. Johnny Rizzo, who's a May guy. Vinny Ocean, what's your name? Boom, Sammy. Bang, boom. Look at this jerk off. Carlo Gambino. Anthony Rotunda. He came in, he threw the bag on the table. And Johnny Green, or whatever the fuck his name was. Me and my Gumbada Alley Boy, my Uncle Shorty, Joey Madonia. Alley Boy Persico Sr., big fat ass guy, Paul Castellano. Frankie the Chico, Corky Vastola, my acting Gabrigine. To Jimmy Rotunda, Mikey Mozzarella was in the fucking joint, and this and that and the other thing. And he's with the Colombo people, your people. You want to hear from him? Angelo Bruno, Johnny D'Amato, and who's this guy? Frank Fiella, Louis DeBono. Joe Messina is caught on tape. Frank Ganji must have been shitting in his pants. Johnny Simone. There's a guy who's with the Genovese family. Tato, your skipper. Can't think of his name. Joey Skaggs. Anthony Rotunda. Joe Colucci. There's this guy, Beggs, Mario and DeBono, Andrew Mush, Crazy Joe Gallo. Joe's guts are in his hand. I could see what a psycho he is. I'm bleeding from my fucking head. He's hitting the ball real hard. With his other hand, he's smoking a cigarette. At the same exact time, Louis Molino, I said, listen, Louis, you fat cocksucker. The Cavalcanti families. Tommy Gambino. They got money, and I know them all. And they stuck it in his mouth or in his ass. John Riggy, Frankie Licasio, Louis Melito, this muscle-bound prick. The Dunn brothers, Chin Gigante, Nicky Cowboy. The heating thing, Joe Salerno. Joey Madonia, to the underboss, Johnny D'Amato. His hands around my ass. Frank Gangi, under my ass, on my balls. I never pissed in my shoe. Tony Bananas. Tommy Bellotti. My man Mark. I choked him until some white foam started coming out of his mouth. John Gotti. The Ralph Spiro. Jimmy Brown. Patsy Conti. Billy Bright. What are you going to do? Boom. What do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to chop him in fucking 20 pieces and put his body every fucking place. And Louis Melito, Tommy Patera, Carmine Persico, Patsy Conti is Eddie Lino, Tommy Bellotti, Johnny Santiago, Michael DeBat, Phyllis Birdie, it's Capace Funeral Parlor, Mark Ryder, Joe Piney, Frankie Licasio, Mario and DeBono. There was guys flipping like fucking pancakes all over the place. Joe Colombo, Salty, Johnny Rizzo, Frankie DeChico, Joe Salerno, Johnny Holmes, Jerry Papa, Charlie Boy, Huck, my friend Joe Vitale. It's got to be. What's got to be is got to be. Betty Boop, Bobby something or other. He had his legs crossed like a bitch. A guy named Dutchie, Tommy Bellotti, Kamala Harris. Press like, subscribe. I'm not going to do any of that.
Fuck that.
Good.